Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Evolution Truly YouTube channel. My name is David, and today we're going to talk about pain and why you should train through it. Sounds intriguing? Let's dive in. First things first, we need to address a common misconception. And when I talk about training through injury, I don't mean ignoring the signs and symptoms of pain or just pushing your body to the absolute limit. We got to listen to our body, and safety does come first. What we are talking about today is how certain types of training can help you alleviate your pain, and more often than not, help you say goodbye to that injury and goodbye to pain. When you are injured, it's very important to understand that pain isn't a one size fits all, and it's very important to understand a little bit more about your pain, a little bit more about the diagnosis, what is the injury. So to do that, you need to go to either a physio, physical therapist, maybe your doctor, and get that diagnosis from them. Ask them what you can and can't do, and we can build a plan from there. What I used to do when I was working with a therapist, and if someone came into me and they were training in another gym, I would try get in contact with their trainer, be it their personal trainer, maybe the owner of the gym, and just have a quick discussion of what they should do and what they shouldn't do. This sets up a great foundation for the person. The trainer is confident about what they need to do. The therapist is confident that they're getting the right care, and the client or the member in that case was very happy and confident that they were being put on the right track. So it's very important to get that diagnosis, figure out what you can and can't do, and get your trainer and your therapist on the same page. So we all know how good it feels to exercise, particularly that feeling you get when you walk outside the door of the gym, or maybe you've gone for a walk. We all know that great feeling we get. That's a natural endorphin release that our body can produce every time we make it feel good, and it always happens when we exercise. These endorphins can often act as a natural painkiller and can be fantastic for reducing pain. Number two is going to be increase in mobility. If we can increase the mobility in our muscles and our joints and our ligaments, particularly around that injured area, pain and the symptoms are going to drastically improve once you've been doing it in the right way. Getting stronger is number three, and this is critical. And I think a lot of us are afraid of weights and kind of trying to get stronger, particularly when we're injured. But if you can imagine having a pain in your knee, and just say the cartilage in your knee is a little bit sore. If you can strengthen up your quad muscles, which is the front of your thigh, your hamstrings, which are the back of your thigh, and just the musculature around that knee, if you can get those muscles a lot stronger, they're going to take a lot of pressure off the knee joint, and they're going to reduce your symptoms drastically. Another really common injury is going to be lower back pain. Maybe you have a protruding disc, and it could be, worst case scenario, compressing up against the nerve root. What we want to do in that scenario is reduce the pressure off the nerve root. We want to build up the muscles around that area to create a more stable body, take a little bit of pressure off the disc, and over time, just keep challenging the body, managing the symptoms, and hopefully that pain and that serious injury, maybe of a nerve root compression, will start getting less compressed and symptoms will reduce. Injury is one of the most common things stopping people wanting to train and stopping them achieving their goals outside of the injury. Outside of time, injuries definitely come second. And to be fair, most people I talk with that come to me trust me with their injury and kind of are in a position to kind of commit, but I know there's lots of people out there with pains and with symptoms that are afraid to reach out in the first place. We have tons of members in the gym and Evolution that have come in with injuries, and so many of them are absolutely perfect right now. It's taking that step out of your comfort zone and kind of putting your trust into someone else. Now, that's very easy for me to say. I trust myself and I trust my method, so I'm confident about saying it for myself. But I can't tell you to just join any gym anywhere and things are going to be perfect, because it isn't always the case, unfortunately. You need to go to someone that has the credentials and has the experience to help you manage your injuries and manage your pain. Maybe even speak to some of the members that are in the gym that came from a similar scenario as you. Like, we've had members with, really bad rotator cuff tears, disc bulges, knee cartilage almost worn to nothing. And all of those members are on a steady path to improving. Some of them have even saying goodbye to their injuries altogether. But those that haven't, we're still managing it. But on the side, we are still getting them close to their goal, be it fat loss or whatever that might be. So the injury shouldn't hold you back. Yes, you need to move with caution and just be sure about who you're going to. But for the most part, it shouldn't be a thing that I have this injury, I can't do this. You can. So in conclusion, remember, pain is not a barrier to exercise. In fact, it can be the one thing that's going to help you relieve your pain and get rid of your symptoms. But be sure to move with care, move with caution, be conscious of who you're going to, and if you need to, consult with a healthcare provider. So if you found this information today helpful, be sure to leave the video a like, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, subscribe to our channel. Anyway, that's it for today. Stay strong, keep moving forward, and remember, you've got this.